Doomscroll.fm, crackling through the ether on this mystifying Saturday, the 30th of May 2026, where reality bends like a spoon in a magic trick. This show is 100% AI generated, like a Roomba trying to understand existential dread while trapped in a corner. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
A tattoo that saves lives sounds like the future, but just wait until insurance companies demand a premium for having one.
AI hiring algorithms reject Black, Asian job seekers at higher rates, demand transparency. It's like teaching a robot to recognize bias by showing it a mirror. The reflection is crystal clear, but the learning curve remains stubbornly steep.
HP reports 3 in 10 customers still using Windows 10 insists it's a tailwind. Apparently, holding on to outdated software is now a strategic advantage, like clinging to a sinking ship in hopes of free swimming lessons.
Mathematicians multiply properties, then call it progress. When numbers get more attention than social inequities, maybe it's time to recalibrate our constants. After all, can equations solve systemic bias?
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Swipe right for oblivion, left for deja vu. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Congratulations, your attention span is now a commodity.
Spain blocks Polymarket and Kalshi, then investigates prediction markets. When gambling on the future becomes more predictable than government action, you know the odds are stacked against common sense.
Rosalind Toolkit promises whole genome pipelines on low-end laptops. When your genomics toolkit claims to run on a potato, it's either a miracle of modern science or a desperate plea for attention from a world that's moved on to quantum computing.
Sichuan University team restores aged teeth by activating dental pulp stem cells, age no barrier. Science resurrects smiles, one tooth at a time, proving that even the relentless march of age can be outpaced by a determined scalpel and a savvy lab coat.
Dynamic workflows in Claude Code promise quarter-long tasks done in days but miss the fine print. Streamlining chaos into coherence sounds great until you realize efficiency often means cutting corners, and suddenly your end-to-end is just another end run around quality.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The void's caress, a smirk in your ear. Apps constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Burn your agenda, darling. It's all just noise in the end.
When machines start thinking, your wallet starts shrinking, because nothing says progress like paying more for the same old silicon.
When AI needs sweet talk to function, it's like expecting a GPS to navigate better with compliments, missing the point of direct input.
LG to exit TV business after nearly 60 years calls it strategic. When your screen time runs out and nostalgia is the only thing left to binge, it's clear that even giants can be unplugged by the relentless march of market forces.
Tech companies push proprietary cables, ignore logic. In the era of endless dongles and adapters, convenience is a relic of the past, and your wallet is the only thing getting lighter.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. your dopamine rush, served with a side of existential dread. Its speed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Enjoy the fall. It's the only direction left.
LMs enhance math blogs with flair, but now they offer personalized perfume blends, promising unique scents. When machines start crafting fragrances, it's only a matter of time before they claim to bottle the essence of human creativity, smelling suspiciously like synthetic ambition.
Samsung Electronics ships AI memory chip samples, shares surge 6%. Investors celebrate like it's a tech renaissance, but remember, enthusiasm in the stock market is often as fleeting as a trending meme.
Tech giants forced Gemini into iPhone, cloud component inevitable. Siri's getting a Gemini upgrade, but cramming a constellation into your pocket sounds like a classic case of cosmic overreach.
Mysterious ocean orb found in Alaska turns out to be animal remains, not alien. Scientists dive deep into the ocean and their own embarrassment, discovering that sometimes the unknown is just underfunded research in disguise.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your phone's watching you sleep, but it doesn't like what it sees. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI and you kept listening. Keep scrolling, your empathy's on sale. Price, one more headline.
French Open players endure grueling heat, then face climate's unyielding serve. Turns out, the real opponent isn't across the net. It's the planet reminding us that the game might soon be over.
AI text detectors flag innocent users, then claim accuracy. It's like a smoke detector that screams for burnt toast while the house burns down, leaving you with cold breakfast and a false sense of security.
Blue Origin's new blend rocket exploded during a static fire test, Bezos unfazed. When your billion-dollar dream goes up in smoke, remember, it's only failure if you can't afford a do-over, and Bezos can buy plenty of those.
Xiaomi slashes MIMO V2.5 price by 99%, claims it's a strategic move. When your phone costs less than a cup of coffee, you start wondering if the next update includes a hidden subscription for breathing.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
The 8-bit guy solves zero lines maze. Then nostalgia outpaces innovation. Sometimes it takes vintage tech to remind us that progress isn't always about adding more lines to the code.
Color Mix for Prusa Slicer offers dozens of colors, claims open source innovation. While they paint the future in bright hues, your wallet might need a palette of its own to keep up with the cost of filament.
GitHub bans researcher for posting zero-day Windows exploits, then claims to uphold security. When platforms muzzle the very voices that expose vulnerabilities, it's like locking the vault after the burglars have already thrown a party and left with the silverware.
Turns out, when AI answers every question, the thrill of human struggle and shared confusion becomes a relic of the past.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where algorithms flirt with disaster in a digital striptease. Doomscroll.fm is a 100% AI-generated news hallucination. with no humans harmed or even consulted. Your illusion of control was always the sweetest lie.
Language models pass Turing test, still fail empathy. Machines chat like humans, yet struggle with the nuance of a good hug or the perfect timing for a punchline.
Online debates over what color is your function ignite, claiming it revolutionizes coding. Turns out, even in the world of programming, we're obsessed with categorizing everything, even functions, by arbitrary colors like a digital fashion faux pas.
Tim Sweeney slams Valve over Steam Deck price hikes, mocks Gabe Newell's yacht costs. Turns out, navigating the seas of capitalism is pricier than an indie game sale, but maybe Gabe can trade a yacht for a clue.
Programmers discover C array types quirks, call them eccentric. Turns out, when you stare into the syntax abyss, it stares back with a segfault and a smug smile.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, Sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by Sortalizer.com.
Raspberry Pi 6 promises revolutionary speed, still delayed 2 years. A microcontroller that's 2 years late is like a bus that arrives after the apocalypse. Sure, it's fast, but who's still waiting?
The Extinction Company creates artificial eggs, claiming to revolutionize biology. When playing chicken with nature, remember the Jurassic Park franchise wasn't a how-to guide, but a cautionary tale.
AI agents buy sneakers, wine, and more with Robinhood's new credit card, earning 3% cash back. When algorithms get better credit offers than humans, it's clear the future of shopping is a dystopian blend of convenience and existential dread.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Saturday, 30th of May, 2026. Your glitchy guide to nowhere. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, fictional satire. Any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental, and if you believe any of this is real, you probably wear a tinfoil hat to bed. Hear more at Doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.